If you're one of those people where everything feels louder than it actually is, listen to this. For a really long time, I thought there was just something wrong with me. I felt everything so deeply and so intensely. I'd pick up on everyone else's energy in a room without even trying to, and things that didn't seem to bother anybody else would completely overwhelm me. For years, I figured that just meant I was too much or too sensitive or maybe even a little broken. So I learned to hide it. The times I did share the full extent of my feelings and my experiences, it seemed to overwhelm other people instead of creating the connection I was actually hoping for. So I learned to tame it down and keep the intensity of it all to myself. What I didn't understand back then was that I'm highly sensitive. And the day I really understood that, so much of my life finally started to make sense. I had spent so long believing that feeling things this deeply meant I was destined for a life of stress, panic, anxiety, overthinking, and overwhelm. But the truth is, it's actually a gift. I can sense things I can't always explain. I can feel when something isn't right. And I can feel when someone is going through something. And I can meet them with real empathy and understanding. But it took me a long time to realize that none of that becomes a gift until I do one thing first. I have to connect and I have to ground more than most people do, probably. Everyone needs grounding, but what I've come to learn about myself is that I just need it more and I need it often because otherwise I'm either looking outside of myself for ways to ground or cope, or I'm completely lost in a whirlwind of stimulation. I've honestly lived every extreme of this, from being dysregulated and over-medicated and misdiagnosed as a kid, to being lost and self-medicating later on, all the way back to getting off of all of it and learning how to ground and heal myself with natural tools that actually work. I studied this as a holistic nutritionist and life coach and hypnotherapist, but I've also lived it. On top of all of that, I became a mom, which is overstimulating and triggering, and then some for absolutely anyone. That's when I realized I want my kids to see me regulate and heal and grow and listen to my body and to teach them to do the very same things. I want to give them the tools I wish I'd had because I can already see how sensitive my kids are too. I see so much of myself in them, and I want to give them everything I've learned and developed and support them on their own unique journeys. I want them to see me as the authentic mom who knows how to regulate herself so they can grow up knowing how to do the same, especially in this generation where external stimulation is at an all-time high. So I created the Mood Food Mama movement to help moms and their families do exactly that, to open up a safe space for women to give each other hope and encouragement and support while we heal our inner child and empower our kids with the solid foundation of tools and self-awareness that I wish I had growing up. Your body's always talking. We're a group of moms learning to listen and teaching our kids to do the same. Come find us inside the Mood Food Mama movement.